pulling back. And although VICI had forfeited a lot of the area around mid-side, it doesn't really matter. Advent, with his FAMAS, going to be drilling into 2 foreheads. And with it, Vitality's chances drop even lower. UMP also going to get utilized, and this should be the round done and dusted at this stage. How much more kills can be picked up by Vitality? The answer is none.
Round buy that teams often go for, and they wanted to use the half buys to deal some damage and perhaps pull off a miracle, but now that it's not producing anything, you just kind of feel it falls flat since they don't get those rifles out earlier. Molotov's in towards the choke point's going to stop any progress, and that M4 is going to be bold. ZywOo takes him down, but the AUG, the crossfire, in towards Arches as well, and they don't even need it. It's just Kaze with 2. This round is all over. ZywOo can do some damage, though. 2 kills, gives it up. And oh, MBK found a gap in that smoke. He's going through. There's going to be multiple. Can't win that initial fight, but they're going to jump over top eventually. A timer on this, and ZywOo, he goes for the entry. Says the AK players are being a little bit too scared. He'll do it with the AWP, and he's not going to be able to get a second. Kaze continuing his tear. 2 more kills by the mid push. Utility, Molotov's being thrown out as well. ZywOo's going to go right through that, and aumaN is completely blind. This could be the opening they need. This is clever. Advent's in some trouble.
All alone. Encircled by terrorists, chomping at the bit. MBK is going to claim the kill on him. With it, the bomb will be planted. 3-on-3 retake with an AWP in Kaze's hands. There's still some smokes and flashes at the disposal of Vitality, so a boost will be coming in. Just in the nick of time, though. ZywOo is going to be using Shadow to his advantage, but he's going to get Molotov down. Oh, the Molotov's actually whiffed. It's bounced off the Shadow, allowing ZywOo to peek and get himself a 1-for-1 trade. Another crossfire being established by MBK and RPK. It's going to come down to the tank. Needs to upgrade the P250 to a howitzer at this point, but at least the bomb is planted for him. But it's getting diffused in amongst the smoke. I'm not sure if he actually heard this, and Kaze will be getting the clutch, although he will fall. The pit could go uncontested here, and Freeman could capitalize. That being said, ZywOo straight down. They're not going to labor any longer. The massacre has been initiated, and zhokiNg has been dethroned on A. And alongside him, the bomb will get planted, and Vitality looking good for a second round.
Actually, you know, at one point it was 0 for the Vitality side. So obviously not going great, but those nade work. There you go. There's an entry frag for RPK. It's not Apex who follows it up at all, but he's going to get the double kill. They line up for him. He was half blind, and I think he's going to be pleasantly surprised at the result of that peak.
Absolutely. A great Molotov as well to isolate the 2 squads of CTs that were trying to make Banana theirs. But here comes the play. A site is about to be engaged upon. Kaze is going to swat away RPK, going to look to banish Apex and connects the second shot. Excellent hold so far from the Malaysian AWPer, but MBK finally will get his number. Has the damage already been done, though? It is going to be zhokiNg alone. He's been smoked off from his teammate in pit, and ZywOo spinning around, can't quite get it done, leaving it all on Alex. He's picked up one, looking for a second. Not going to happen. A few times, Moses, and they've always seemed to slip. VICI have had an excellent hold from Advent in particular, and speaking of the man, he's going to deliver once again with the AUG. They're going to be pushing him in. The Molotov's going to funnel him in. Oh, double spray to the head by Advent. A phenomenal A hold. B hold, pardon me, from VICI. And now ZywOo will be able to get the bomb planted, but surely nothing else afterwards.
Yeah, that is a really ugly hit from Vitality. Again, they have the smoke there to block off that position from Advent, but they have
taken a bit of chip damage. P250 in his hand. Everyone else has assault rifles, and aumaN, no fear. Straight down mid at the same time. They haven't done this since the pistol round, but my goodness, is it effective. Alex in a 1-on-5. And VICI showing excellent composure, mixing up the pace. Previous rounds when it comes to apps, this time they're already up against them.
They've picked it up since NBK got that kill and out on the balcony. I think they're thinking that fast-paced strategies are working a little bit better. Freeman with the AUG, though, able to hold the angle. He is dinked 2 HP, but they're getting no production in towards the bomb site. RPK is going to have to come through the smoke. There's still a chance. Low HP on the pit player. And Alex on that flank. Now he's got to hold off one in library, misses its opportunity, goes for more. That's a great shot from Alex. Still one in the pit, and they know it. Freeman is here. He is still alive somehow with that kill onto RPK, and Alex in a 1-on-2. This is winnable, but not expecting the off angle from Advent, and even Freeman with the
right back in this game.
They're going to love this. 2-man stack on each side of mid, and VICI's going to run right up. This better be just a slaughter for Vitality, and indeed it is. The bomb is down. RPK with 2, ZywOo with 1. Kaze taking this peek toward alternate, but it's just not going to work. aumaN comes out of the balcony, though, and gives them a chance. But it should be all over.
It is Kaze though, he's on 20 kills, 109 ADR at this stage. And he is fragging out. The bomb's not under his control. That's a solid smoke though, and there's Apex with the peek.
Molotov, NBK has no more nades. So ZywOo needs to be here. This is oh, that'd be a great peek to get, but Freeman just one-ups him. A great deagle shot towards Coffins. Still this A defense not moving. ZywOo is telling him there's nothing here. Stay at the bomb site. RPK trying to find something in lane. This is sketchy. He's gonna get wrapped from behind outside of the balcony, and he knows it.
Advent does get in, but there's a Molotov on the balcony. It's doing so much damage. Advent point blank, though, will drill Alex out of this round. 8 seconds to go, and VICI will have enough time to get the bomb planted. ZywOo with the MP9, with it all to do, and he's been plucked up. Here come VICI. They are potentially walking into a 5-player stack. Alex is going to be able to get one. Oh, 3 with the USP. Where did that come from? Carnage at his feet, but aumaN with the MP9 is going to be able to claim the final kills.
This is the best chance they have, because that one player in the B bomb site is Apex. He only had a smoke. He's not going to be able to stop this. They hear Alex. He misses the shot. Great flank. It does work. Apex distracting from the site, and that's 3 of the 4 kills they need. Bomb not planted yet, and Advent has to go through the smoke. He's going to find one.
Especially as he doesn't really have any support. Alex, the player that was helping me, has pulled back, but so has ZywOo as a smoke lands in his face.
A little bit of damage onto Advent right behind the smoke. Alex probably doesn't realize how close they are. They're going to come through it. That's a nice flashbang, and this is timed so well. They're already inside the bomb site. No one's actually taking a fight. RPK, a new location, but he has no idea where he's supposed to be aiming, who he's supposed to be taking out. That's a big kill. No one can clear pit now for VICI. Alex can be safe here. Freeman's going to swing. Not able to get that kill. Alex has been great. He needs to do it one more time, but there's just way too many options. Apex and NBK in a 2 versus 3 retake.
2 players, veterans, grizzled. They've been here, done it multiple times, but they're going to have to do it one more. NBK spots a player in pit. Last 2 are on site. Apex finds Advent, looking for a second. Khong. Vitality haven't dragged anybody away from A towards B, so they're actually moving into a pretty stacked site at this time, and RPK, again with the P250, is doing work. They need an entry right now, VICI. And it's not coming just yet, but now the smokes are being deployed from both sides. Somehow, some way, ZywOo survives for way longer than anticipated. And finally, VICI are looking like they're getting in control. I say that, but Apex with a double sprint. Initiate the push. NBK gonna close line out Kaze. The zhokiNg, Freeman, all falling to the hands of the natural-born killer. Set play imminent has been initiated. ZywOo's gonna have to pull back. Alex has been completely smoked out, but gonna spray through there. Does claim 1 kill, but zhokiNg straight back, gonna pick up the AK-47, and they do have Kevlar, so Aim Punch is not gonna come to the rescue of Vitality. ZywOo needs to go mammoth on the site. He's got himself 1, but zhokiNg spins around and claims the kill and the site for VICI. Leaving Apex up close with the MP9. May get the drop on Freeman, but there's 2 more to go. Both players on the site. NBK comes in once again with a massive frag, and a second, and Advent has been bested.
With the test, he wants to get aggressive. He's tired of just sitting back and waiting. There's a free one. That's the bomb, and the follow-up as zhokiNg swings out wide. Giving all that map control over. Look at ZywOo. He's still holding the angle. That's beautiful. zhokiNg goes down. He's going to go for more, and he gets it. Now ZywOo stepping up. Now he's heating up, and he's got a 3rd headshot as well. All 4 kills. He eventually falls to the flames, but that is a performance and a half.
Exquisite play by ZywOo, but Freeman is causing a ruckus over on the B side of the map. May not realize his days surely are numbered from Apex, who's making a move around the shadow.
I'm interested how this is going to work, but NBK's at least got the first. That is just crossing your fingers and hoping. I think part of it is they're just saying, you know what? Who cares about the plant? Give them the plant, give them the bomb site. Just don't lose the weapons, don't get overrun, and don't let them salvage an M4 for the post-plant retake.
Exactly, considering they still have 2 Molotovs, throw them to the back of Shadow, new box. It really does eliminate a lot of angles that the T's can be hiding in. take that home away from them. Here come the Molotovs. Oh, the drive by CZ frag. There's a slight gap in the smoke, but it's not going to punish Vitality just yet. Oh, Freeman comes in with 2 more, and he's still healthy, 73 health, but there is MBK.
He's back towards CT spawn, playing in between the bomb sites. He's got to get back. That AUG needs to do work. There's the first kill. MBK gonna peek up, but he's dropped down. ZywOo inside the bomb site, holding strong.
He's already got 2, though, making a third. ZywOo single-handedly holding off the site for a 4K, and Vitality now have a map point.
Crossfire between ZywOo and Alex, and actually a flashbang for him as well. As that smoke clears, he knows the timing. There's the flash, but zhokiNg checks it. ZywOo's got a big job to do again, but they're actually going to split towards that B bomb site.
They're not going to allow Lightning to strike twice, but now it's going to be Apex. Feels the charge. MBK needs to deliver, and it won't be happening. It looks like we may be headed to overtime. Unless RPK and ZywOo can pull off a magnificent 2v4 retake. Only one flashbang for VICI, though. They can't stymie the push for the smoke on CT. This could allow ZywOo an opportunity to get himself an AUG headshot off. And meanwhile, his tag team partner of RPK is making inroads through Banana. It's going to be a 2-pronged retake. ZywOo's found the first. It's at great cost to his health, though. Needed that to go cleanly. Or for RPK to find a couple of terrorists out in the open. Oh my goodness, ZywOo's found another one, but there's Freeman and all. Established that he is the weak link on this side, but RPK is going to be testing the smoke, lands at the worst possible moment, and the entries once again go the way of the Asian team. Alex, can he step tall? Yes, he can. Finishing off the weakened aumaN and zhokiNg, and here comes ZywOo once again. It's quickly turned around in Vitality's favor. It was looking like a chaotic round for the Frenchman, but they hold on.
I think this time Vitality got a 4th player. They got Apex back towards that A bomb site before. I mean, VICI hasn't really seen that throughout this half. Usually, Apex and MBK are pretty dedicated to that B bomb site, and they've been late for the retakes into these sites. This time, he's there in time, and way more bodies than VICI was expecting.
Still plenty on the clock for Kaze. MBK has to respect the potential of him rotating around through Banana. But the bomb not under control from Kaze. Time whittling away. Both players a bit apprehensive on the side, go for one too many peaks. And now this is in the realms of possibility. Get a Molotov just to make sure the close angle will not have a CT present. Kaze goes in for a second and still has plenty of health, but MBK
isolating the damage they take from ZywOo in hauls to just the 1 player. It's taken a lot of time off the clock, though. 25 seconds left. All 4 players over at this A bomb site. They just have to go forward.
Exactly. So much time and so much utility. Now they just have to go all guns blazing and hope for the best. Roll the dice. It came up Snake Eyes. RPK will slot aumaN, but the bomb is being secured. Kaze and Advent both chip in for kills. Somehow, some way, VICI have steamrolled their way on the site and looking to rule it with an iron fist. Apex able to get an even trade, but now it's down to ZywOo. 1-on-2, both players very low, looking to try and claim the kill onto Kaze. Misses the first chance, but one CZ bullet will seal the deal. Kaze, though, takes his head clean off. Overtime. MBK gets traded out. That's going to favor the terrorists because now it's going to be aumaN making a move through the CT side. It's put so much pressure on Alex. It puts so much pressure on RPK. They've been here a few times. Beautiful flashbang. Gets them in amongst the mix, but Kaze with his ult, he is going to be able to strike before he is smitten down by Alex, leaving it on aumaN, and he's going to get possible.
They're not pushing now, Vince.
Certainly not. The tension rises. aumaN has been smoked out. Advent was a beast on the first half, but he's been silenced straight away. Vanquished by RPK.
The bomb is down, though, and it was down in the gap, and MBK, he's just going to make a play for it. Here we go, gets the plant. It's a 4-on-4 retake. A tough scenario, plenty of flashbangs, but no Molotovs to clear out position. They do have a smoke for the bomb or for Banana if VICI wants to block off a choke point. Here we go.
No nades either on RPK. Gonna be joined by MBK in the first frag of this endeavor. zhokiNg double stack in shadow. This is where the lack of Molotovs absolutely destroys VICI. And Vitality are looking good to have 2 map points. Freeman again manages to pull kills out of thin air. But aumaN wasn't interested.
Teammate securing top Banana, and when he goes down, it changes the way you want to approach things. Here we go, 3 players on wrap. They've got Advent in library. Alex still trying to find an entry towards pit. There's the peek up. He didn't spot the head. He's turned away, but he's still not down. He has the information, but Vitality can find no entrance. Advent behind the flames. is holding the line, and NBK has to make a play here. He does get it, but it's just a little bit too late. ZhokiNg's got to finish it off.
Gives VICI the advantage. In this round, NBK nearly claims a second, did enough damage though to Freeman for Apex to pick up the rest. Is this the moment where the map draws to a conclusion? aumaN certainly hopes not. Flashbang doesn't affect him. Nearly gets a second RPK in midair. Actually, no, pardon me, that was Alex. RPK was on the site. Gonna go for the plant instead. And VICI in another 2-on-2 retake. They got plenty of nades though, Moses.
That was a big kill to get. That allows Alex to stay up in these halls and get a new position. This is a bold rotation, though, because he's leaving RPK all alone. No way for them to work together, and actually that might spell the end. They're going to hard clear the corner. RPK can get nothing. It's now a 1-on-2 for Alex. Flames push him back, and he can't even get that.
Lurking off towards the mid side. Again, Advent and aumaN are going to be called upon to try and stave off the push. There's not good enough smoke to stop aumaN from seeing that. And now here comes Advent, but he has been plucked out alongside zhokiNg. So aumaN in construction now has to try and spray through the smoke to stop this bomb plant, which will not happen.
This is doable, though. There is a smoke for Banana or the bomb. It's a 3-on-3. Alex is low. That flashbang, no one's going to utilize it to move forward. Alex still watching the flank, so there's a timing on this if they can get in where Alex cannot help his teammates. Perfect flash. ZywOo looks right at it, but NBK still holding down the bomb site. Still a crossfire setup. Alex needs that win, but he can't get it. They know where NBK is. VICI have done it again.
Unfortunate, too. If they just pushed up mid, they'd have got so much ground because two players being Laps, the other one being Arch. They've got no control over quad at all.
It's a perfect call for VICI. Apex now in pit. Do they realize it? Yes, they do. All down to RPK and ZywOo, and there's not a whole lot that these two guys can accomplish. So many different crossfires that can be set up, so many angles you have to clear. They need a mistake, and they might need two. There's perhaps one, but the rest of VICI going to shut it down. 20-19. But we've seen him take this angle and do good work with it. You're going to let him have it, and he makes the smart decision to just kind of back away when the utility starts coming out. Nice shot. Finds the opening kill.
Flashed and through smoke.
Does Advent have the balls to walk through this? He uses a flashbang to get through, but I think he was not exactly where he really wanted to be. Another kill for ZywOo, and RPK is going to add into it in this round. A couple of VICI players have...
Correct decision, and now funneling 4 players. Over on A, ZywOo holding with an AWP by his lonesome. NBK caught in 2 minds, saw so many players try to kill them all. And in doing so, he has lost his life. The bomb's dropped in a horrible spot. Here comes Alex again. Nearly a 4K. But in amongst all the chaos, it's still a 2-on-2. Apex finds aumaN jumping out of balcony. But he's going to get his head claimed and taken off by Freeman. And now ZywOo, the lone B defender, has to somehow pull off this 1v2 clutch. Certainly would make his mark in major history if he pulled this one for Vitality. The Molotov also accompanying him. He's not going to decide to throw it, but finally sees Freeman. I was wondering what happened there. And now aumaN's missed his opportunity to take down ZywOo. So he knows where he is. He still has that Molotov. Out comes aumaN, and he's been obliterated. Vitality
can feel very safe in having 4 players here.
Especially now zhokiNg's picked up the first kill. Keep in mind, this could be the last round of the map. Vitality 1 shy of taking Inferno.
ZywOo's going to be tested again here, Vince. He's got another big job to do. First, the 1-on-2 in the previous round. He delivered on that front. Now he's got to hold off a hit. They're dropping the bomb so they can't possibly lose it too far back. That is ZywOo's last piece of utility. And oh, Apex, he got antsy. He got aggressive thinking it was going to be a commitment, and that's a mistake. Can't get anything more. But NBK still on the bomb site. He's been spectacular in this game, but he can't find the angle quick enough.
Nade's a bit too shallow to really test VICI. No damage inflicted at all, but hold that thought because ZywOo is finding more victims. A strange peek by aumaN. Must have known that ZywOo was just round the corner there. And ZywOo's going to pick up a 3rd, not quite a 4th, but he's done his work. He's done his job. That should be it. Vitality 4-on-2 in their favor.
It's incredible how much utility they've used, though, so quickly in this round. 3 flashes and 2 smokes to work with. Still a chance if there's going to be a mistake. If you're Vitality, the game plan on this defensive side is just put ZywOo at the point of attack. Even if he has to get aggressive to do it, just make sure he's the first point of contact. Now, despite the fact that it's a 2-on-4, VICI have made the decision to go towards the B bomb site, which means they have a 2-on-1 here. NBK out in the open. That's an awkward fight you don't want. There's a smoke up, though. Here's the noise. There is a rotation coming in, but NBK's at least got a stall. You don't need a kill. You just can't die if you're NBK.
Exactly. Stay alive, give a foundation for the rest of Vitality to pivot off. If you can do a bit of damage, all the better for it. But once that Molotov clears, Vitality will start to move in. They're still waiting for Alex and RPK to get round from CT side, which they're doing right now. They do have a smoke, which has just been tossed out in 3 flashbangs. The downside is no HEs or Molotovs, and Kaze, he's able to claim the first blood. Oh, they line up, and he's gonna get a kill alongside Freeman, and gets the clutch. VICI. The weight of the round on his shoulders. He's been around the block many times. He's seen it all. But they're gonna need him to stand tall and deliver. He's been caught, that flashbang may burn out some retinas, but it's really only MBK that's gonna struggle. Some damage has been inflicted on the cross. Apex is doing what he can. But the player advantage firmly in favor of VICI, and we have another retake, but this time, it's against Vitality. Their chances are lower. Double stacking Banana, though, is gonna yield the kill onto ZhokiNg, but Freeman, the overtime king, has been just doing so much work. Is going to be bested by RPK, who goes in for a second. It's on Kaze. Can he clutch again? No! Apex decides better of burrowing into the pit. He's going to move away. Now, MBK with 2 UMP kills, and now Alex is going to come in with the spray. MBK's not able to add anymore, but he's done so much damage just by himself that ZhokiNg has to pull off a 1v3 clutch with just 3 health. 20 seconds, can't rotate to A. And in case he is, RPK is waiting for him anyway.
4-on-2 here. They're going to have to power through the smoke. They've used all their utility. There's no falling back now. They just have to go forward, and still, there's the AUG. It swings out, only 1 kill, but aumaN comes through the smoke. Beautiful work, although he loses track of his aim, his recoil, and everything. 2-on-3. And Kaze is going to cut it down before they even get a chance to get into position. I think NBK just wanted to thin the herd.
ZywOo, last player left, has found the first, some damage through the smoke. Is he really going to pull this off again? He's already got 1v2s, 1v3s to his name. But a 1v2 or 1v3 clutch to win is an entire different entity. ZywOo! Oh my god, he's done it! Single-handedly...